Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Memorial Labor Day weekend here at Monadnock Speedway as we wind down the summer. Just 3 more races to go after we're done with this. We've got our NASCAR races coming up on the 12th and the 19th. The 19th will be our championship night. We'll take a week off and come back on October 3rd for Super Saturday season finale. 8-lap qualifier. There will be a second one coming up. Here they come. Jim Paquette trying to take the lead over in the corner, but Hillary fights him back on the inside, and she'll lead down the backstretch. Jim LeBlanc trying to get 3 wide, leans on Paquette a little bit, moves him out of the way, and then runs out of racing room as Johnson goes to the lead. LeBlanc down to the bottom, Johnson high in turn 4, that is, and holds the lead. Mike Stebbins trying to squirt down the middle there. Stebbins and Whipple fighting for 3rd spot. Stebbins off turn 4 will have the edge and takes 3rd over. Halfway coming up, it's LeBlanc, Johnson, Stebbins, Whipple, Paquette and Renault, then Carey. Mike Stebbins hoping to be the spoiler here as Johnson and LeBlanc fight for the championship in the final 3 weeks. Stebbins moving into 2nd place with 2 laps to go here in this Lightning Stock qualifier. It's Stebbins, Johnson, then Whipple, Paquette, Renault, and Carey. One left. Coming down for the checkers, Tim LeBlanc, Mike Stebbins, and C.J. Johnson. Whipple goes to 4th. 5th will be Paquette. Then Renault and Carey will round out the field. Crystallitis hanging back there a little bit. Here they come. Fusil starts him off at a slow pace. I think he'd like to lead at least 1 lap. Fusil leads him down the backstretch, but here comes Patrick Houle. Patrick Houle pushes his Honda down to the bottom, banging and thumping. Fusil gets turned around, run into by Drew. And everybody stops. We do not complete lap 1. Pat Houle and Steve Drew this time. Bring them to check that. Jim Drew. Here they come. Patrick on the gas. Drew and Littlewood. I'm going to hazard a guess that Cole Littlewood is in the 73 tonight. Running wheel to wheel with Jim Drew. Here comes Josh Houle. Try to stuff his nose down and try to turn 3, but didn't work. Now he'll try to go to the front. Josh Houle sweeps off the side of the 1 and takes over 2nd. Halfway coming up, and he washes way up the banking. Opens the inside up for Littlewood. Fights his way back on the outside. Littlewood loose. Takes over the pylon and now is carrying it around the racetrack. Someone did that to it last week too. 2 laps left. Patrick Houle, Josh Houle, Steve Drew, Silvernail, Boniface, Littlewood, and Crystallitis. One lap left now for the Houles. Crystallitis' car not running well tonight. He's going to pull it in even before the finish. Look out, Patrick is all over the place. Holy mackerel, fights it off, and here they come. No change. Patrick Houle, Josh Houle, Steve Drew, Silvernail, Boniface, Littlewood.
Starter for the NEMA Midgets and looks them over as they head down the backstretch. Set to go in heat number 1 for the NEMA Lights. Here they come. Green flag. Jeremy DeCourcy to the lead in the number 29. On down the backstretch, out in front. Andy Barrows on the move in the 46, as is Randy Cabral in the 35. Here comes Randy Cabral up on the outside of Jeremy DeCourcy, and they go 3 wide. But Andy Barrows backs out of it. He'll try the inside of DeCourcy again. No room there. And he'll go to the outside. Andy Barrows in the 46. Got to work around Jeremy DeCourcy, who runs second. Barrows is third. Anthony Payne is fourth. Jim Cataldo is fifth. And Andy Barrows washes way up the racetrack out of turn 2. Actually caught the wall. And that time Jeremy DeCourcy gets up high. Gives up the second spot to Anthony Payne. Now gives up third to Jim Cataldo. Meanwhile, Randy Cabral running away with it in the 35. He'll see 2 laps to go this time. 2 to go. Left for Randy Cabral, who's got a straightaway lead in the 35. 1 more lap around. Anthony Payne in second, Cataldo in third, Barrows fourth, and Jeremy DeCourcy in the 5th spot. Trouble for Miles DeVitz on the backstretch. Caution flag is out. Yellow is out before we get to the checkered flag. And we will not get to the checkered flag because we got to slow him down before we do. Miles DeVitz in trouble in the number 36. His 3rd win of the 2015 season. For the restart, here they come. Green flag. This time Anthony Payne up on the outside but can't make it stick. Randy Cabral comes right back. Here's Payne again. Looking to the inside, racing to the checkered flag. Randy Cabral will win it. Anthony Payne will be second. Andy Barrows for third. Jeremy DeCourcy fourth, and a tough break for the number 2 of Jim Cataldo, spinning in the 4th turn of the last lap. And he will be credited with a 5th place finish. That's the way they run in heat number 1 for the NEMA Lights. Then Scally and Bigelow in row 2. Here they come. Green flag. And Dennis O'Brien not able to go again. But this time they'll let it go. And Meg Cugini's in the lead. Not for long as Scott Bigelow motors down underneath in the 32 and takes the lead. Megan to second. Scally is third. Paul Bigelow is fourth. And trouble for Dennis O'Brien in the 16. Scott Bigelow setting a fast pace in the number 32. Megan Cugini second. Scally is third, being chased by Paul Bigelow in the 31. Scott Bigelow continues to open up that lead. Megan by herself, and now Scally's put some distance between himself and Paul Bigelow. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. As the white flag goes in the air, 1 more lap for Scott Bigelow. Big lead for Bigelow. He'll be one to watch when feature time comes around a little bit later on. He'll win heat number 2. Megan Cugini for second. Paul Scally will be third, and Paul Bigelow will be fourth. That's the way they run in heat number 2 for the NEMA Lights. They'll be out for their feature event a little bit later on.
Daughter Mariah with her Young Guns entry. He's not coming out, so here we go. Green is out. And taking him off into the corner. First off will be McKnight on the outside. Sontag, Kimball on the inside. Sontag and Kimball fighting for second. Sontag has it at the line. Monahan running third and Bro fifth. Kevin McKnight, Matt Kimball, Cameron Sontag. Then it's Monahan and Rowe. Battle going on back there for fourth place now. Sontag stuck on the outside as Monahan rolls underneath. Halfway coming up here. McKnight, Kimball, Monahan, Sontag, and Bro. Sontag trying to get a little grip there on the outside, but it's not sticking for him as he battles with Bro, washes up in turn 4. Matt Kimball challenging McKnight, who shuts him off on the inside of the corner. 2 laps left. White flag coming up. Is it going to settle in to be a freight train to the line, or will someone challenge McKnight now? Monahan creeping up close on the back bumper of Kimball as they work off turn 2. Kimball trying one more time, see if he can make it work, but McKnight shuts the door. Checker flags in the air. McKnight will take the win. Kimball, Monahan, Bro, and Sontag. And we sure hope our folks sitting back at home on cable. Here they come. Green's out. Pomasco jumps into the lead. 4 cars will make the cut. The other 2 will start at the back of the field. Joey Rogers trying to drive it hard into the corner. Hangs on. Bought that car about the middle of the year and has had a little problem trying to get it going for him. Pomasco trying to work out of the back of the field. Julia's car doesn't sound quite right. Just She should be up there with the leaders. And she's waving it off. She's taking the car in. There's something wrong on the 62. Halfway now, Pomasco, Goffin, Rogers, McGoldrick, and Jackman. That's your 1-2 in the points right now. Pomasco and Goffin. Rogers has been off most of the season. Mikey McGoldrick is the other rookie that's in competition now. 2 to go. White flag coming up. 1 left for Pomasco and Goffin. Jackman takes the white as Pomasco comes off turn 4 to take the checkered flag. Eric Pomasco, Matt Goffin, Joey Rogers, and Mikey McGoldrick will wheel off 3 and 4, and Jackman will round out the top 5. The car built and owned by his brother Steve. See how this one works. They come down for the green. Beck leads him off. Leary gets on the gas on the outside. Everybody stays together off turn 2. Leary leads him down into turn 3 and off turn 4. He'll have the lead on lap 1. Leary, Beck, Littlewood, Gray. Then it's going to be Brio and Beck. Adam Gray trying to go to the high side. Brio's car washes up a little bit. Tyler Leary, Scott Beck, and Cole Littlewood. Adam Gray lifts, drops the brakes, gets to the underside, and moves into 3rd. Adam Gray up to 3rd, Littlewood 4th, Brio 5th. Halfway now, Leary, Beck, Gray, and Littlewood. Dirt tracks it off the corner. Brio finds some daylight there. He gets a little loose. Eddie Brio up on the wheel, not able to get by Littlewood yet for 4th place. Leary takes 2 to go. 2 to go for Leary. Adam Gray, Beck, Brio, and Littlewood. And then Beck. White flag, 1 left for Leary. Adam Gray, Eddie Brio into 3rd. Underneath Beck. Really has to push it a lot and keep it straight. Checkered flag. It'll be Tyler Leary, Adam Gray, Eddie Brio Jr., Cole Littlewood. The 4 qualifiers. Scott Beck and Jimmy Beck will miss the cut. Kerry, of course, last year's champ, has raced intermittently this year. Leary gets off the line quickly. Muni slips backwards. Kerry drops to the rear. Town gets into the back of Muni going into the corner. Kerry comes out of the back and starts to charge toward the front. Top 4 qualify. It's Lescord, Stange, Muni, and Kerry. Riendo and Town. Working lap 3 off of turn 4. Tyler Leary on Tyler Lescord on top. Lescord in a Pontiac. Monte Carlo for your second place car, Dennis Stange. Everybody else in a Chevy at the halfway point. No change up front. A challenge the rest of the way from Stange. Two to go. Lesgord, Stange, Muni, and Carey. Riendo close by. White flag. Last chance for Stange. Carey trying to make a charge into third place. He'll not make it. Checkered flag comes out. It's Lesgord. Stange, Muni, Carey qualifiers. Riendo and Town will not. So Thompson will lead them down with Monahan on the outside. Third Superstock qualifier. Here they come. Green is out. Curtis goes to the low side. Thompson gives him a little daylight. Craig Smith comes charging in there underneath Thompson. Hagar right on his bumper. Monahan jumps way out, way fast. Top three qualifying this one, by the way. Smith looks a little loose coming off of turn two. Hope he's okay in 3 and 4. It's usually tougher there. Gets off all right. Coming up on the halfway point. Working lap 5, Monahan. Looks like he might be a guy to challenge Curtis for a victory tonight. Two laps left. Anybody going to be able to run him down? It doesn't look like it. Curtis is quick, but not quick enough. Craig Smith sitting in third. He'll be the third and final qualifier if things hold through the end of the race with 1 lap left. Joel Monahan, Chris Curtis, Craig Smith, Robert Hagar, and James Thompson. Here they come for the checkers. Goes to Monahan. Curtis, Smith, your qualifiers, with Hagar and Thompson rounding out the field. And he'll go to the back along with TJ Blow. Don't know why TJ's back there. Here they come. Hard into turn 1. Carzello on the bottom. Johnson up high. Gagne trying to move in. Gagne right on the bumper. Has to lift. Kimball moves up to 4th. Keith Carzello, Brent Gagne, Nate Johnson, Bill Kimball. Kimball working his way to the bottom of the track, trying to take over third. Johnson gets a good run off of turn 4 and moves into third clearly. Halfway. Top 6 make the qualifying cut. It's Carzello, Gagne, Johnson, Kimball, and Roby. Casey Ouellette running in the 6th spot, then Barden and Blow. Blow really off the pace for the way he's run this season. 2 to go. Gagne closing in on Carzello. Maybe a battle for the win before this is over with. Gagne goes high, 1 lap left. Carzello takes the low road. Johnson and Kimball, 3 and 4. Checkered flag, Carzello, Gagne, Johnson, Kimball, Roby, and our 6th qualifier, Casey Ouellette. Then Barden and Blow. Top 5 will be the qualifiers. Here they come. Kim Rivette got the jump. We've got 2 cars in the wall, one of which is McMichael, and the other is Grassetti. Red flag as we bring him around. Kim Rivette and Rich Hammond bring him down for the green to restart this 8-lap qualifier, and we're off. Hammond gets a good run down into turn 2, looking strong down the backstretch. Kim Rivette staying right with him there at the bottom of the racetrack.